Nope, I got motion. Oh baby.
All right.
See, this is how you start an
This is
event.
how they should have started the conference. We could just X GTA out of our minds now.
Yeah. Actually, this is where they can end it too. Like first game was amazing.
And the fact that the mask shredded to show us that it was Miles Morales. Anyone who knows Spider-Man knows that's Miles. Like you don't need the title card at the end to know who you're playing as, right?
Right.
Like you
I mean,
see
look at
the
this
you
suit.
see the costume. Yes, dude.
He like turns invisible.
Visible. His electricity.
But dog, what happens to Peter Parker now that
I
you're Miles?
wanna know. I wanna know. Is this a spin-off? I wanna know if this is a direct continuation.
I'm pretty sure it's a continuation, only because
Yeah.
of the cliffhanger in the original game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just starts learning how to use his powers and shit, so that'd be cool. But something like that, I'm sure is just like, oh no, Peter Parker, he's like super injured or he's dead, and now you have to follow in his footsteps.
Very into the Spider Verse or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And if they mentioned some shit like that into this storyline, then who knows where they could take the next game if they decide to do it, you know?
Yeah, facts.
Like
Oh
that's
man, I
that's fun to
mean,
think about.
Insomniac's one of my favorite developers. Spider-Man's one of my favorite characters. That whole myth, this whole Spider-Man just ecosystem is great in my
Yeah,
opinion. So it's like
most
I'm all
definitely.
for it. I'm all for another Spider-Man game. The last one was fucking phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
love that the combat was like Arkham, but with Spider-Man, and love that like the swinging and just the movement felt so refined to me. Like
Oh yeah, so smooth, so polished.
yeah, I can literally like just sit in the game and swing and maneuver and topple over buildings, then just run into a group of thugs by accident, beat the shit out of them, and keep it rolling. Like it was so sick. Like
Definitely.
it just felt like the closest I felt to actually controlling Spider-Man. Like if I wanted to if it was certain little things on the floor I wanted to grab and swing, it wasn't hard to do certain things like that. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
like if I wanted to like fucking boomerang myself towards someone, that was a easy type thing to do. Like you could easy knock them up. Like the combos were just so like deliberate that you could either keep the fights on the ground, take the fights to the air. Once you took the fights to the air, you can swing and kick and shit, and like
Yeah, man,
it's
this game had it all, dude. Like the
yeah, had it
graphics were
all.
phenomenal. Like the story
Mm-hmm.
was touching. Like it wasn't it wasn't like too corny of like a superhero thing. Like you felt emotions when you needed to feel it. The action scenes
Yeah,
were super
the
dope. The
pacing
boss
was cool.
the
Yeah,
boss fights were amazing.
yeah,
Like
actually, yeah. Like it was dope when you even fought Kingpin, and like he was throwing the shits at you, and you could
yeah, son.
and just fling them shits back and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
like it was good.
All right, man.
Damn, yeah.
Definitely excited for Miles Morales to join.
Same.